Live from their studio in South Florida, Twist Gaming. Featuring lead broadcaster, Matt Koza. Co-host and creative genius, Josh Perry. Co-host and interviewer extraordinaire, Ann Lazito. Co-host and marketing mogul, Aaron Murphy. With appearances from special guest, Lucy. Welcome to Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, and we are bringing you another episode of Twitch Plays Folklore. As usual, I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
And we are joined with the one, the only, the Julie from Greenbrier Games. Julie, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you guys?
I mean, it's a Wednesday, but I'm happy to be playing some Folklore.
Hump Day!
Yes, Anne, it is Hump Day. Oh, goodness. So for all of you watching at home, this is an interactive stream, so you all will be playing as one of the characters. You'll be playing as the Avenging Madman, and by playing, I mean you're going to be making decisions, you're going to be rolling dice, and you're going to be killing some stuff, because that's what a madman does. Get into bar fights, too. You're going to get into some bar fights. But first, let's recap what happened on last week's episode of Twitch Plays Folklore. Joshua?
Last week, we fought the first Affliction so far. I can't remember his name. Julie, what's his name?
The werewolf.
The werewolf?
His name is Otharian.
Otharian, that's right.
We fought him.
And two of the Moon Priests?
Yep.
Moonlight Priests, something like that.
And Otharian decided just to pat Twitch on the head. Like, he was a good boy.
Yeah, they kept rolling extraordinarily low for him
to attack.
And
Really?
they had a bunch of defense, but it's just like he rolled a 2. Next round, he rolled a 3.
We're like, all right, only like 60 more rounds till they hit if he keeps going up by 1.
Oh my god.
So we killed him, but in the process, Josh decided I'm going to give the tank all of my healing stuff because I'm going to be a team player. Then Twitch proceeded to take 0 damage the rest of the round, and Josh died.
Yep. The Moon Priest didn't like me. It just started shooting me until I did.
Whenever they targeted a random person, it kept targeting Josh. It
God,
was kind
that's
of
a
funny.
beautiful story.
Yeah.
It's really heartwarming.
It really is. It warmed Josh's heart so much that he died.
It's about self-sacrifice.
Yeah.
And loving your friends.
So that was the end of the first story. So we're jumping into story 2 now.
Well, wait a second.
I wasn't done.
Back it up.
Yeah. So we got a few items and stuff
Yeah.
from the last time around. So Twitch, you had the Ring of Moonlight. So you put that on your finger and you couldn't get it off. You didn't feel like chopping your finger off. So
They were married to it.
So this is going to give you +1 damage, +1 stride, but -2 coins from each coin award received. I mean, you lose a little bit of cash, but you can move faster, you can get hit harder. That seems decent. And then I
Stronger,
picked up
better,
the
faster, longer.
Amulet of Alacrity, and I think you guys need to be blinging. So I added this to you, also because you're the tank, and you could use some more defense. So this is +5 defense. You all are now up to 50 defense, and it acts as a light source.
That's really
I'm sorry. You're giving the tank more defense and not keeping yourself, for yourself, as the telepath?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She's fragile.
I know she's Italian, but I'm gonna plan to stay back and just kind of poke people from a distance. That's what I was going for.
All right.
That already has a
Where are my
light source.
chickpeas? Man, I don't have any here.
All right, so and you weren't here last week, so you didn't
No.
get anything. But I believe we all should have enough lore now to level up, essentially.
So talk to me about what lore is.
So on the back of all of our character, or that's like experience points, but on the back of our character booklets, we've got the lore tree, so it shows what we can get. So since we all went past 100 lore, we can choose one of the following. We can either gain +1 to any skill, or gain +2 to our max vita.
Is it the same choice at level 1 for everybody?
I believe it is.
Looks like it.
So, Julie, what are you leveling up, and what do you
Yes.
recommend us to level up?
Oh. I can't. It's really up to you. Both have benefits. They're not huge because it's only your first level up. I personally am going to do the gain max 2 Vita.
I like that.
But having a bonus to a skill is also useful. It's neither is a bad pick. It's not skewed one way or the other.
Julie, if we take the health
The
bonus,
one
do we
thing
gain
that,
2 health?
until you get to the
Do we
say again?
when you get to the +2 Vita? Do you get 2 Vita as well with it, or your max just goes up by 2?
Your max goes up by 2.
Okay, so you don't get 2 Vita with it. Okay.
Can you put ours up on the card cam? So, Josh, can you put a poll up, please?
I could.
And this is going to be, again, +1 to any skill or +2 to max Vita.
So now the skills are. Here's my sheet.
Yeah.
That right column right there. So the archaeology, awareness, ecology, faith, nerve, occult, speech, and trickery. And these are often used when you have to do like skill checks. Just aggressively threw that at me.
It's a piece of paper and get over it. Yeah, so you all have +2 to your ecology and +2 to your nerve already. So go ahead and type what you guys want. You could either type 1 or 2, or you can write out +1 skill or +2 Vita. That works too. And once we get a few votes in, we will use that to see what we're upgrading this fine evening.
So Matt, what were you going with?
I'm going with the +2 Vita, so I'm going to go up to 24 max Vita.
Okay. And Anne?
Just because Julie scared me into thinking that it was a bad move to give Twitch my defense stuff, so I figured let me get a little bit more health to maybe offset some of the squishiness.
Julie, what's the most obvious advantage of taking the +1 skill over the health?
So, for example, if I had chosen it, I would have added it to my occult, which would make it a +3 occult, which at that point, for example, I have my ritual that calls for an occult 7. I'd be down to needing to roll a 4 or higher. So it is beneficial for, especially if you know that you're going to be hitting a lot of
Specific
rolls, which we do a lot of skill checks. So it is beneficial, I will say, except that at the very beginning, we're not the strongest, and as you can see by Josh as an example,
He also broke his aspergillium.
you can die. Yeah.
I think I'm going
Yeah.
to take the health.
So he broke his aspergillium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago. He still hasn't fixed it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I'm going to take the max health because for you, like I understand like that makes pretty good sense. Like you've got a good pro and con situation because you have your ritual and that's directly tied into your skills. But for my character, I don't think that I have anything
Correct.
equivalent to that. So for me, I think maybe it makes the most sense to just take the max health. Is there a place on the sheet to put the max health?
Yeah,
I
right
just
here.
know- Why am I? Oh, just kidding.
I am taking the skill and upping my faith, so my prayers are better.
That makes sense.
That's pretty good. Julie, what I forget,
Good
did you
call.
say you were taking?
Health.
I'm going to up my Vita. Yeah.
All right, so Josh, go ahead and
So
close out
I'll
the poll.
have, instead of 21 as my max, it's 23.
So Josh, close out the poll. It looks like Twitch is going to be taking a +1 skill. So what skill do you recommend that the Madman take right now, Julie? Upping their ecology.
So the madman. Well, actually, does anybody else have the ecology skill check?
I have 1.
I don't think anybody else does, do they?
Josh,
So
Josh
it
has
is
one.
kind of important for those roles.
Okay, so
It to
Josh is putting up a poll right now. I don't know if you need to put up everything.
They're getting everything.
because it's either ecology or nerve for them.
Ecology or nerd?
I mean, technically they could, give themselves a +1 to
skill.
speech, but let's be honest, it's the Avenging Madman.
There's no R at the end of nerve, Josh.
Yeah.
All right. Start the poll. So, folks, vote if you want to up your ecology or your nerve, or nerver, as Josh was going to put.
Twice.
So, while that's going on, Julie, what happens now that we've finished story number 1?
Well, we're going to move on to story number 2. So, with the magic of storytelling, we've been transported to the Church of the Crossroads for story 2, Root of Evil.
Ooh.
Now, at the Church of the Crossroads, if anyone wanted, for example, we haven't gotten to that point, but if we had wanted to train, there are certain things that we could do that would be convenient while we were here. But for the most part, I think it's just we got back and made sure the priest got back, and so it makes sense that we start here.
Now, is our health what it was when we left
Story-wise.
off, or does our Vita go up to max now?
No, our health starts at what it was when we left off.
Okay, well, that's not too bad. So, should we just go ahead and roll on the skirmish table?
That's just the skirmish table for the whole.
Oh, that's the skirmish table for the whole thing. Okay, that's not now. So
Right.
the
So
leader?
the skirmish chamber. Remember, if we
yeah, who's the leader right now?
Julie is the leader.
Leader, my
Sweet.
leader.
with the delay, that sounds great. Okay.
Twitch wants ecology, by the way, Matt.
Okay, so close that out and give them some ecology. Give them some ecology. So, Julie, we're on a cry for help.
So we are, but it's dusk, so we're still at the easiest setting. We start at the Church of the Crossroads. Of course, I'm going to ignore the time frame because the way we play is rather deliberately and with the decision-making process and haphazardly with the travel. So we're not even going to say how long it's supposed to take. We're going to let it take as long as it takes.
I like it.
And we start with a cry for help. It began as it did all too often, with a rumor of darkness once again taking hold in the land. Then a panicked villager arrived at the Church of the Crossroads to confirm what you suspected was already true. Following that poor soul came waves of others seeking refuge from the sickness that plagued Darkenbow Forest and the nearby town of Wayland Point. To hear tell, the wilderness was rotting before their very eyes, and the normal chatter of the forest had all but disappeared. Villagers emerging from the forest became ill with painful boils and ulcers on their bodies. The town's physician had no cure against this sickness and declared there must be a curse on Darkenbow. The priest of the Church of the Crossroads requests that you go to the town of Wayland Point to get a first-hand account of the sickness. He says, "There's a wise woman who wanders the countryside near here. She's a benevolent soul. Perhaps she knows something useful to aid you in your search for answers. Let us pray for guidance." And the group gains one prayer. So we would select randomly whatever that prayer is and probably want to give it to the exorcist.
So, soul cleanse. You douse your allies with divine energy, purifying their souls. Remove all negative statuses affecting the group. The faith roll must be made for each character. Discard this prayer even if unsuccessfully performed. Faith 8.
Just a one-time use.
It's not bad. Yep.
Remove all negative status effects. That's pretty
So we
decent.
might want to save that for if we've... Yeah.
All become werewolves.
All
Or
right, so
vampires.
we're going to have to choose our path.
All right, so Josh, another poll for you.
Choosing our path.
You give that to him.
I got it.
Right now, we don't have any negative... I wouldn't do that now.
No.
No. The poll for
We don't have...
our
Do we
path.
have any negative?
No. I'm asking him to put up a poll for the path.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, Julie, what are our choices here for
So,
choosing
will
a
you
path?
head directly to town? Will you head directly to town to see the sickness firsthand, or explore the countryside in search of this wise old woman first? So, choice 1, this woman may have information we need to help the town. Or choice 2, let's investigate Wayland Point.
Did you purposely put them in reverse order
I
just to be
didn't-
difficult, Josh?
I didn't realize that as I typed it in.
So in our poll, choice 2 is 1 and 1 is 2 to make that even more confusing. So if we're going to town, in chat, go ahead and press the number 1. But if we're going to go wander the countryside and find Navi, who obviously is floating around somewhere out in the wild, which is in the off...
Is she with Flink?
No,
Vote for
she ditched
choice
him.
number 2.
Off-roading.
Off-road and adventure to find the old woman. Old lady off-roading adventure.
Are we looking for you, Ann?
That's rude.
All
That's
right.
the
yeah,
rudest.
that's a clear.
It's pretty unanimous so far. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and say we're going to find the old woman. All right. So
Oh my goodness, you're going off-roading? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm not shocked.
Josh doesn't need to be resurrected.
So-
Exactly.
Nope. Do you get to float behind us
Well, I mean-
on a string?
Can we cure myself at the church or no?
We don't care.
So, to set this up, if you look in the book at the map, there are locations, 4 different locations that we will put compasses that on. So on one side they have the compass, on the other side it has A, B, C,
Don't
and
look at the
D.
backs.
Okay.
So we're going to randomize those and put them in the 4 locations. When we get to the off-road location that is on the map, we would flip it over and read the story moment associated with the number.
And you having some
So-
difficulty there?
We don't know what's going to happen at any of these 4 locations.
Okay. But we have to go off-roading.
Yay! I done did it, I think.
Part of your rumor card. It's now a requirement. Did I tell you that?
No.
No.
Yes.
That if you fail your rumor, you're not allowed to go on road. You have to go off road every time you travel for the rest of the story.
That's such a good
That is
one.
part of your rumor
I
card.
love it.
I love it.
You're welcome.
Always be off-roading. So,
Yeah.
Julie, do you want to continue on the wise woman thing there, or is it just we can now go and move to those?
So yes, the wise woman, choice 1. You begin your journey to find this wise woman. She could be anywhere in the countryside surrounding Wayland Point. So,
we're going on.
to find the wise woman location, place 4 compass tokens labeled A through D randomly on the locations shown on the map. Whenever you land on an off-road map area with a marker, flip it over and read the associated story moment. So of course we'll do the off-road cards until we get to that location, and then instead we'll flip and do the story moment. If you decide to stop your search, you may skip forward to a town in need, but if not, we are set up for off-roading. And at this point, I pass over the leadership token to the next person who will move us to get towards
Well, technically, it would be Twitch.
Yep.
whichever location
Twitch
we
is leader.
decide on.
Twitch is leader now.
And we don't recover any of our power points, right?
Perfect. Well, we could go on road to start and rest for the first stop and recover 4, and you'd get 4 ghost points, but
How
if
about max?
you have used any of yours.
I mean, I guess we could do that.
Do we recover health when we do that?
Yeah, 4
4.
Vita, 4 power points, and then
4
he gets
health.
ghost points.
And 4 ghost points if you're a ghost.
That's probably a good idea.
But it's for Twitch to decide. So as soon as someone in chat writes what they want to do, I'm going to take that suggestion. So, Josh, what would you do, Mr. Ghost?
Power points would be nice. I mean, I'm dead, so like, there's no benefit for resting for
Like
me.
nice slideshows with transitions in between. Do you want to fade in?
Twitch
or
said they're
really
full
would-
health, they're fine, and they still have 2 power points, so they don't care.
Okay. So off-roading adventure continues.
This is how you get
So I'm assuming that we're just gonna go straight north from the church, because we can't
Is
get
that
to that.
your decision?
Yeah.
We can't get to that.
We can't
token.
get to the compass token. So yeah, we'll go north
But
towards.
we could go this way.
No, you always go counterclockwise. Everyone knows that.
What? That's
Go,
not even
just
right.
go straight up, Ann.
Guys are the worst.
There you go.
Worst adventures ever.
All right, so off-road event time! Yay! Are you ready?
Yeah.
We've got pillaging. A crashing noise caught our attention. In the distance, we saw brigands breaking into a lonely cottage. We quickly approached as they gathered their loot. The owner of the property was sprawled on the ground, bleeding from several open wounds.
That's gross.
So, we had to make a choice. Do we want to, choice 1, intimidate the ruffians to scare them away? Or choice 2, send one character to sneak in and pull the injured man to safety?
Oh no, I want to throw.
We got a ghost.
Can
Yeah.
we just
We
rob
can-
them all?
We can scare him easy. We got a ghost. Right? Meow.
I'm glad you're back, Julie. It's fun watching you facepalm every time you play with us.
I mean, I feel like the avenging madman would not real time give us the decision to be
No,
sneaky
he would just be like, "Ah!"
with his giant shield and his pretty lights.
And his nice, pretty necklace. So, Anne, what would your choice be here?
Oh, I mean, we gotta go and say they need to go away.
But are we sneaking in and pulling him to safety, or are we scaring him?
No, I mean,
Scare them and take all their loot.
but the guy's dead. Are you just gonna leave the proper owner?
He's not dead. He's bleeding out.
That's terrible.
We could use our ghost healer to do something.
What's
I
he gonna
can't heal
do?
when I'm dead. I want a ghost.
You can give him emotional support when he dies. Then
You can talk to him and
Can I
hold his
possess
hand.
his body and take his body?
sure. I don't know.
So how come you said sure? You can't make a promise to Josh like that. And then what if you can't? He's gonna be an angry ghost. That's how you make an evil spirit.
All right, so I think we're intimidating them. We're gonna intimidate. It seems like it's across the board. We're being intimidating. So let's see what happens. Probably something really good here.
Obviously.
Okay. We stormed the scene confidently with weapons raised as we attempted to intimidate them into fleeing. One character must pass a speech 8.
Go ahead.
So who's got a speech 8?
I have a speech 1.
I'm
Can the
0.
ghost do it? I mean, I'm trying to scare them away, right? I feel this is appropriate for the ghost doing it.
Julie's saying no.
No, ghost can't do it?
Ooh, yeah, you can
Oh.
go for it.
Oh, ghost for it.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
The ghost can't do it.
Skirmish with the highwaymen with the skirmish counter at maximum. It is too late to help the injured man. The group receives one item in the wreckage.
We get an item.
I told you.
Do we get the item before the skirmish or after the skirmish?
I think after the skirmish.
I told you he was dead.
After
Okay.
and after we loot the bodies. Josh gets nothing. He's non-corporeal. He can't carry any items.
So what happened to his aspergillium? Who gets to carry that?
It's in the cart with the donkey.
With my body.
The donkey's in the cart? I thought the donkey was supposed to pull the cart.
No, the priest is pulling the cart.
Nope. We're carrying the cart with the donkey.
With the donkey in it. It was so good.
Flip that over.
Go the other direction so you could actually see the.
Yeah, but the marker's there.
So move the marker.
But then I'm going to forget where it's supposed to go.
Just put it on top of the marker. All right. So skirmish counter is set to maximum. So they're going to get +1 damage and plus, is that 10 might?
That is plus 1 damage and plus
10
10
might. Cool. All right. So we have 5 characters. So we're going to need to roll 2d4s.
No, that's to start off. It's skirmish counter. So
Oh,
it's a max.
because
doesn't
it's a
matter.
max. That's right. So skirmish power lose 1d4 Vita if the total attack roll of the highwayman is 85 plus. They cause +2 damage. All right, so it's at dusk right now, so he gets +0 might. He's got 42 defense. He's also got about 10 additional might, so he's got some extra might there.
Yeah.
All right, so now this is where we choose attack or defend, right, Julie?
Yep.
You're not Julie.
I'm throwing in my attack.
All right, I'm attacking.
I'm defending.
Twitch, are you attacking or defending?
That's
so Matt,
that's a
can
dumb
you
question.
Full health.
They're attacking.
can you remind our audience what the difference is between attacking and defending?
When you attack, that means you're going to attack said baddie. If you defend, you are going to get +10 defense, but -10 might. So you're trading off some of your attack power for some defense power. So hopefully you don't get poked.
Stabby, stabby.
Julie, are you attacking or defending?
Well, I'm at 13 health, 0 power points. No, yeah. We didn't stop and rest.
Nope.
Why would we do
I'm
that?
defending.
Okay. Probably should have defended. All right, so now, I forget the order of operations here. What happens next?
We roll D100 for the highwayman.
Highwayman. All right. All right, so chat, please roll a D100. You could do that with either the exclamation mark roll command or clicking on the roll button for the plugin that Josh has installed, and then you can roll the super fancy way. Brace for a TPK. We're Kerman Jersh.
Oh no.
No. Just what FYI, when I'm ghost and I'm defending, I'm not in the fight and I can't get hit.
Okay, so they rolled a 46.
I mean, you got a week off. I got a week off, and now apparently Josh
gets
got a week off.
So they rolled a 46, but that gets plus 10 might, so it's 56. So that's going to hit everyone.
Exciting.
Except me.
Yeah, because you're a ghost. We get it.
So we're going to lose one D4 Vita, so everybody is going to roll a D4, but they didn't exceed.
Plus 1. 1d4 plus 1.
Why is it plus 1?
Because they get +1 damage.
So I've gone from 17 to 15, Joshua.
Josh, please do 3 damage to me.
You can't wait your
So
turn.
down to 16.
I'm going with Dark Aura, by the way.
Who leaves a madman in
And
charge?
what are you down to?
15. Who leaves a madman in charge of the decision-making process?
We
You
do,
do.
apparently.
Julie, how much damage did you take?
8.
Oh!
How?
No, I'm down to 8.
Oh, you're down to 8.
Oh,
Okay, I'm like, how
okay.
did you take 8 damage?
That would have been interesting.
Do you
And
need a
Chat
bandage
take 2
or 10?
damage?
What'd you say, Josh?
Chat took 2 damage?
Up 2.
Yes, Chad takes only 2 damage.
Okay.
So it's our turn now. So I'm the first player.
Everyone
Or
rolls
everyone
a
rolls at the
D100.
same time.
All right, so before we... I'm rolling, wait. So, nope, didn't work. I had my Dark Aura, so it already goes down 1.
Okay. So we've gone from 8 to 7. So then the bonuses go from the +1 damage, +10 might to the +5 might and +5 defense.
So Julie raised their defense.
Yep.
I knocked down their might by 5.
I'm using both of my bandages and putting my health up to 16.
Can I have a D100, Ann?
You can't.
That's not a D100.
I don't know.
I need 2 D10s. That's how it works.
I don't know.
And you're rolling?
What did you roll?
43.
Chat wants to know how many bandages they have. 1. 86.
Oh, really? I rolled a 43. I have +3 might, so that is a 46, right? Highwayman has 42 defense, +5 is 47.
So you suck. Good job.
I missed by 1.
I hit.
All right.
Chat hit.
Chat hit 95.
Yeah, they definitely hit. Julie, how about you?
I made it by 1 because I had the +3 might.
Since their defense went down during the skirmish, does Matt hits count now?
I'm assuming no, because it all happened simultaneously.
Julie, yours still hit even though you were doing the defense, right?
Correct.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That was a really good hit. All right, so then that's taken us down to 4 on the skirmish counter, which now the defense bonus has gone away, so we just have the +5 might for the highwaymen.
That seems doable. All right. So we're putting out our things again. I'm still attacking.
Ditto.
Have fun, guys.
Such a jerk. Julie, are you attacking or defending?
I healed up. I'll attack this time.
And I know Twitch is attacking. So whose defense is on the board there?
That's mine.
But you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
When I defense, I just kind of vanish for the
He
turn.
does not. He could attack.
Oh, he's just choosing not to
Yeah.
Right.
because he doesn't want to be helpful at all.
Yes.
I like that he's smiling here. All right, so chat, you're rolling for the highwayman. That's a D100.
He's been emo Josh all day. This is the most he's smiled all week.
I do nothing. Yay. It's like during normal business hours for him. All right, so he rolled.
A 69. +5, so it's a 74.
It's terrible.
So that hits.
So we all roll.
There's
our-
no +1 damage now, which
Right.
is
So
nice.
it's just a D4.
Of course, I rolled a 4 on that one.
Good job, man.
I rolled a
Thanks.
2. So, Josh, please reduce my life down to 14. Chat, please roll a d4 to see how much damage you take.
Julie, how much damage did you take?
It's +1, right? So I do
No,
2
no +1.
damage.
Just one.
Yeah, the +1
Yeah,
went away.
so 2 damage.
So you're down to 14?
Cool.
I'm at 11.
15. I didn't get this, so it wasn't
Oh.
+1. I just got 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we get to all beat 'em up. So, Julie, your Dark Aura is only at the beginning, or does it happen again now? Forget.
Nope, just the one time.
Okay.
And chat took 3 damage, so they're down to 18.
11. I'm at
11.
11.
I have you at 11.
How'd you do that? I didn't even see you fix it.
All right. Go ahead, Dan.
Fine.
I rolled a 60.
I rolled an 83. That's like 23 more than you. Oh,
But
you're not doing anything.
They both still hit. So they rolled a 45, which is enough. And Julie, what did you roll?
2. Your hit my
I rolled a
hit.
49 plus my 3.
See, he's dead. You guys didn't need my help. You're good.
Such a jerk. All right. So
I'm
we.
sorry. Was there only one highwayman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, because the counter was at maximum. That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I liked the whole look of scared.
So we kill the highwayman. We're all gonna get 4 gold.
Yes. Does Josh get gold even though he did nothing?
We're gonna get 4 gold and everybody rolls. No. He's non-corporeal.
I get gold. I don't get to roll it for loot.
She said
It's
you
a
can't get
D10.
anything.
There. No. Gold, not loot. So he doesn't get an item.
Oh, and got an item.
I got an item.
All right. So, Julie, did you get any items? And oh, I forgot to have chat roll. So, chat, please roll 2d10s. So, and this first
I
I
item.
did
just rolled
not.
2.
I'm sorry, just one. I'll just take the first one. Whoops. So, Anne, oh, you got a good one.
Did I really?
You got some wine.
Oh yeah.
Spirit of Wine, plus 10 might for 4 rounds.
That does sound like a very avenging madman kind of item.
They rolled a 10 for
Yeah.
their roll, so they
So-
actually get an item also. So Twitch is going to get a Ward Stone. Discard to rid yourself of any one negative status.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Can you use that to get me not to be a ghost anymore? Is that a negative
I
status?
don't think that's considered a negative status.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
And then we also found an item that we dug out of the wreckage from the off-road event card. So this is going to be another item for the group.
There's a lot of items.
So we're going to get, the Ring of Ruses. Plus 1 trickery, absorption 1 against snare damage.
That's a cool ring.
How many rings can someone wear, Julie?
No, the one.
1. Okay.
Actually, there might be 2.
But
Hand
they've
in
got
hand.
so-
No, they don't get the ring.
They got so many fingers.
Share.
All right, so
Share.
who's got trickery?
Not me. Not I.
I don't think anyone does.
I thought one of us had trickery. Was it Julie? Does Julie have trickery?
Nope. Nope.
No.
I do not.
Agree.
They could be a tricky priest.
I mean, I'll take the ring.
Sure. Go ahead, Julie. You get the Ring of Ruses.
Woohoo!
You
It
put
looks so pretty.
and take that highwayman off the board.
Goodbye, highwayman.
Put the token back on.
Does you remember where it was? Not even a little bit.
Why don't you put the token back
That
on
man's
the board?
named Albert Einstein.
What?
Okay, so it's gonna pass over to me now, right? I get to choose which
Passes
direction we're
over
going.
you?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's go into that compass.
This
You,
one, right?
you could rest.
Why would I want to do that?
Just saying, that is an option as well.
So move onto the road and rest.
I think we could rest off-road,
Ah,
instead of moving.
Lord Mungo made a really good point right there. Because of the ring from the highwayman battle, instead of them getting the full 4 coins.
They only get 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah, no, I don't think it makes sense now to rest because you're 1 over from the next spot. I feel like we do our first compass and then we rest afterwards. At this point, would probably make more sense.
I
would
like
think.
it.
It's a cabbage vendor. We're gonna get run over by the cabbage vendor.
My cabbages.
Remember that time we were playing that game and I murdered you?
All right, so we got A here.
So we moved, which means who's the leader now?
I am.
Madness.
Who's next in leadership?
Me.
Julie.
A for Anne.
So
Anne.
you're the leader, and it is. Hey. So story moment 19 on page 46.
All right, so page
Leader.
46, story moment 19 is going to be, no, I'm the leader right now, not you. You came upon a log cabin adorned with blooming vines. This must be the wise woman's home. Surrounding the building are gardens of brightly colored flowers and lush green herbs. As you approach to knock, a young woman answers the door and politely asks what she can help you with. Although she appears to be barely past childhood, she carries with her a sense of confidence and maturity. You explain that you are looking for an old woman who may have knowledge of the sickness that is afflicting Darkenbow and the people in these parts. She tells you that the woman you seek is her aunt, who is who's not currently at home. She says, "The sickness you speak of is not just affecting the people, but the land itself. Can you not feel the grass beneath your feet slowly withering, the trees around you rotting from within?" You reply that indeed you can feel the corruption, and have sensed it time and time again in this land. Because you already thought of that, you're Josh. It is why you have sworn to rid the land of this blight and all like it. The young woman looks at you more carefully, her eyes piercing into you, assessing your worth. Then she says, "My aunt said that strangers like yourselves might come and told me to give them this." She hands you a jar which contains a thick green substance. She says, "When you encounter the source of this corruption, use this jar to weaken its hold."
It's not.
I was going to say mucus.
The woman smiles kindly and bids you farewell. You swear that you saw lines of gray begin to appear in her hair as she shuts the door. Item! The group gains a bottle of herbicide. So, reduction 1 against a nature foe for 1 combat, range 3, consumable. The group gains 8 lore. So, we all gain 8 lore.
The Avenging Madman
Woohoo.
is an ecology expert, so definitely knows that it's not. You said 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then continue the story at A Town in Need, choice 2 on page 11.
When you said that it was a girl just out of childhood, but with carrying themselves with confidence,
You thought of Josh?
I thought of the Mormont girl.
Ah. So we found the old lady really quick.
Yes.
That was pretty good. Go us. That's why you start counterclockwise, Anne.
Right, your way would have been the last one we did.
Yeah.
But what if all this stuff was good stuff? Then we would have leveled up so good, and we've been ready for the
I'm
final
willing
boss
to
fight.
bet you it's not good stuff.
Good.
But here's the thing. People can go play it on their own
And
and
out.
find those now
That's true.
and have those experiences.
So,
Okay.
Julie, do we do the off-road event still, or that's considered our event?
That's your event.
Okay. So, A Town in Need, choice 2. Time to take a look at those who are suffering in Wayland Point. Perhaps somebody has information that will lead to the cause of the plague. So, we're going to travel to Wayland Point on the world map.
Okay, so do I take the compasses off of the world map now?
And Anne is now the leader.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
So, we are now in Wayland Point. We fast traveled because there's no enemies nearby.
Well, no, we are beside Wayland Point, right?
Oh, I thought it said to fast travel to Wayland Point,
And-
no? Or no, that's just we continue when we get to that?
Nope. Use the world map. So it's Anne's turn, and if Anne wanted to
Well,
take the time to do a healing, we could do that instead before we got there, or not.
so there's a road in between our off-road spot and Wayland Point. So can I move to the road and rest?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could also use the inn, which is
Yes.
and use our rest later because we only get 1 rest per a chapter or per story. Julie.
Per chapter.
Okay.
Oh.
Per chapter.
So and this chapter's about to end.
I have no idea. I think we're at the beginning of the chapter.
Yeah,
We're still fairly early in the chapter,
we're near the
Okay.
beginning.
So then we can go into
so we can wait.
and use the inn to replenish our health.
Yep.
Okay, so then let's go into town.
And we don't have a chance of a skirmish.
Yeah. So we max health it now?
Cool.
No.
Is it still a 4?
We have to pay money for the inn. So can we
You didn't
revive
tell me it
first?
wasn't free.
That's what he. Yeah, he did.
I wasn't listening.
It's 10 coins. You recover all power points, gain 3 Vita.
10 coins?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. All right, so 10 coins, recover all power points. And how much Vita? I'm sorry?
That's a lot of
3
money.
Vita.
3. So, Josh, can you please go ahead and increase me to 17 Vita and put my power points up to 6? Anne, are you healing yourself?
You're gonna have to slow your roll.
Only 3 Vita? Wow, Vita is hard to recover. It ain't cheap.
Can I?
Can you what?
May I see that? And do you want to put up that while I'm thinking?
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you're going to what is the physician?
I gotta wherever I revive myself. Physician or
Can you do your roll to
Bring up
bless
the thing.
hands?
I can't do that while I'm dead. But I can do the physician.
Can you do it after your?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you needed power points or did you need health?
Both.
Okay,
Sorry, both.
both. You can't get power points at the physician, but you can get health much cheaper. So I know somebody mentioned like, oh, you only get 3 Vita for the amount of money that Matt spent. But if you go to the physician, the stitches that he has, for each coin you spend, you get 1 Vita. But Josh has a special thing, prayer that he can do where you get it half off.
Yep. Oh wait.
Yep.
I realized there's a revive option on my thing, and I rolled it, and I was like, "Oh, Fate 10," and I'm like, "I rolled a 10." The system efficient reviving a ghost character to life for free once per visit. I can't revive myself though. I already paid for myself to be revived. I rolled a 10 for my Fate 8 check, so plus 1 Vita for each stitch. There you go, Julie.
What did you say?
If I pass a
kidding.
Fate 10,
I'm kidding.
I could revive someone for free at the
Okay.
physician,
So I'm going to the physician,
and I'm gonna get
and I'm spelling
23 health and max power points.
12 gold.
I'm okay with my 17 health. I'll just be the weakling over here.
D3,
I'm valuing my gold.
and this becomes 23.
I should be doing 25.
Oh wait, did you do stitches for half off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not half off. It's you get
Buy
two,
1 stitch, get 1 free.
You get 2 heals.
It's a BOGO.
Yeah.
But that's
13 health.
It's not the same thing as half offhand.
Points.
because if it was half off, they'd put the stitch in, but he wouldn't take it back out, which essentially just poke you to death.
The needle. He just leaves the needle and thread hanging on you.
So-
That's really gross.
He doesn't clean it up.
Yeah.
I have enough money to go and get one of my own items. I'm going to get the reinforced bodice,
Ooh.
which gives me +4 defense and increases the number of items I can carry by 2.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can load me up in the future.
And this
And then I still have 4 left over. So I will increase my health to its maximum of 23
And you're getting that at the
with
physician.
stitches because I have the BOGO. Physician.
Is that the only thing that's in town? Is the physician or
there's 2 locations.
physician and
No, you have.
what's the other one, Josh?
You get
The inn, which
The inn.
we went
Oh, okay.
the rest of.
Gotcha. I don't feel
Those are the only 2 locations
Oh.
in the story.
There's.
No.
Wait a second. I think we may be doing this incorrectly.
Then why is that the only 2 locations?
That's the inn's the first. You get to do 2 locations because of the size of the town, right?
No, wait. 2 services per
Right,
visit.
but those aren't the only 2
Yeah, no.
available.
Oh, okay.
But I think we may have done this wrong because Matt handed me the book, but there's a bunch of stuff that I'm supposed to read, and then at the bottom after reading it says use town services. So does something happen the second we make it to Wayland Point before we're supposed to do the town services?
Ah, good point. Yes. So you need to read first.
Okay.
So we should not be doing this yet.
Okay.
Pause.
All right.
Pause for the cause. You find Wayland Point in a state of deep despair. Asking where you can find the physician, a local directs you to the town hall, repurposed for taking care of the sick. Through the doors, you spot rows of beds containing the infirm. The sick are covered with feverish boils on their exposed flesh. So we have two choices right now. Do we go and examine the tormented sick, or do we beeline it for the doctor?
I don't want to go around the sick people. Let's go to the doctor.
I'm dead.
So do you want
I can stare at the sick people all I want.
But what would you like to do, Josh?
I mean, I want to come back to life. I want to find a physician.
I'm kind of curious about what all the gross stuff is. You know, when you see a train wreck and you just have to stop and look a little closer? Are they boils or are they scabs?
So choice 2 is doctor. Choice 1 is to look closer. They have shingles.
Only I have shingles. It sounds like everybody kind of wants.
Yeah, you don't want to talk to the sick people. Just go talk to the doctor.
Yeah, let's. Hey, Doc, what's up?
Okay, so
What's up, Doc?
we'll go to the doctor. The physician is found quickly enough, perspiring as he vigorously grinds herbs to make medicine. He pauses to decide if you'll be of any help. Frustrated, he throws down his tools. I have done everything in my ability to help these villagers, but nothing works.
Not a
They're
very good
beginning to
doctor.
die from this illness. No, not an illness, a curse. If you want to help, go into Darken Burrow and seek answers. Perhaps then a cure can be found. I'm sure he's totally stressed out. So we have another decision to make.
Okay.
No, we don't have the red story marker.
Oh, we don't have. Oh, okay. Just kidding. So now we get to use town services.
Okay.
Okay, so now we do what we just said we were doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the market, and I see all these sick people, and I want to dress up. So I'm going to buy myself a velvet bodice.
What?
I'm buying myself a velvet bodice. I need to look good.
Because the sick people?
Maybe it'll cheer them up. I mean, have you seen my
Hey, I'm
character?
getting the reinforced bodice, so we are dress shopping together. It is fine.
Besties.
You look fabulous.
I think I might buy some stuff too.
You're a ghost. You can't.
I just get myself back to life.
So frustrated.
I need more help though. So how much is the stitches?
It's BOGO.
Also,
So 2 for 1.
So I need
Twitch is at 45
12, so
gold.
6.
I need more monies.
I want to look at what they can buy with their stuff. They can cure madness.
Why don't you stick it in the thing so that they can see?
I
and
don't
you
want
can
them
read
to
it.
see. So we see Cure Madness. The physician gives you a draft containing medicinal herbs that calm your spirit. You are able to use ranged weapons for the current chapter. Nah, they got their meat hook. They could buy high boots, ignore movement penalties. That's okay. They can get a weightlifting belt plus 2 might. Ooh, free belt. That's about it.
Okay, I want to do something.
Does chat want to buy the weightlifting belt? Okay. Go ahead.
Are there stables here? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent.
Are you buying a pony?
I'm going to do man's best friend. So,
You're going to draw an animal companion card right here.
yes. So the town services, this is
Just letting you know, whatever animal you get costs as much as my velvet bodice.
2 services per visit. So I've already done 1 service because I got my stitches. So just getting the animal companion card is going to be my second one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So
I wish it was my 3rd one because then I would train him. I'm a little sad that I can't train him.
You ready to see your animal companion?
No, what is going to be
Ice Chamber
terrible?
1, if you went to the inn, you could potentially get in a bar fight.
You got a dove.
What? It's got trickery.
+1 trickery and +1 to search rolls.
That's kind of cool. I get +1 to search rolls. Oh my god.
You got a dove. You paid $30 for a stupid dove. I got this beautiful
She's
box.
trying to become a magician. That's what the trickery's for.
Obviously, next to get a bunny rabbit, man. What are you even thinking?
You gotta get a top hat.
For real though, Look at how cute we are together. You got this stupid bodice. I got a living animal, and you know
He's
what?
just gonna poop all over you.
Yeah,
I can make a hat.
you're gonna have poop all over your armor.
He sits on my head
No.
like this.
Does Anne get the ring then?
What am I gonna do? Put it on the bird's arm? This? Can birds carry rings?
No.
No. Put it around it like a collar
However, you could train your bird.
to do damage. It's gonna peck everybody's eyes out.
It's gonna poop in people's mouths.
Ew!
That's disgusting.
That's a lot of
That's
damage.
disgusting, Josh.
I have to feed it? I thought I could just cook it. I get to eat it.
Squab. All right.
I'm so
So,
happy I have a dove.
has everyone completed what they wanted to do?
The other beautiful thing about having a companion is, well, no, maybe not eat it, but if you were being dealt, like Josh, a killing blow, you could use your companion as a meat shield.
How? It's this big! what is,
For you.
what is the
You grab the bird in your hand. It's like knife coming in. Here, a block of a knife.
The bird
magic, it's
flies
trickery.
in front, and then just a poof of feathers goes everywhere. And you're like, "Yay! Thanks, Mr. Dove."
He has to go abracadabra.
abracadabra? Poof!
Just saying. That is something that could happen.
We trained it so it lies on its back in my hand and I can throw it at people. It's gonna be like Alfred Hitchcock's The
okay,
Birds.
that doesn't make any sense, but okay. So we've all completed our activities. It didn't look like anyone in chat wanted to get the fashionable belt for the Madman, the weightlifting belt. So they're gonna save up their
No,
cash.
they wanted to go to the inn and start a bar fight.
Yep, that's what I heard.
Okay, so they get to go to the inn, and that means that they need to roll a d10. So, chat, please roll a d10. And it's free to do this, but you're just going to the bar and drinking.
Wait, Anne.
Mhm.
Anne,
Hi.
did you spend the extra 15 coins to train your dove?
I couldn't because I had already used one service to get the stitches. So that would have been a third service,
You
right?
can use this. No, you're at the stables. That's no. You can go to 2 locations and then do as many services at each of those locations.
Okay, then
that
yes.
You would like.
Yes, I'm training the dove.
All right, so chat rolled a 4,
I-
which means that they don't start a bar fight. They just drink.
I have 1 penny and an attack dove.
So what happens when you train it?
I feel like I told you it was Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds and I poke his eyes out.
What happens when you train it?
I need this, please and thank you.
Oh, so you're just not going to answer the
I'm
question.
giving
Okay.
you the
During
training.
her turn, she will always automatically do 1 damage to any one foe.
Oh, that's cool.
It's an attack dove.
Train an animal companion to attack for 1 damage during your turn. Oh, cool.
True story. We used a snake to kill a vampire that way once.
Oh yeah.
Nothing else happens at the inn, Ice Chamber. You have fortitude, so you don't get drunk and suffer -5 might. You don't get a hangover. It might be good to save up your cash, because if you get 5 more gold, you can buy some brass knuckles, which is whenever you miss with your main attack, you still inflict 1 damage. So you'll always do a minimum of 1 damage to the enemy.
Can I buy my bird a mini helmet?
I'm gonna train my farmer companion.
It's way lamer.
To
At
do-
the stables to shovel horse manure. You gotta get it.
What is he going to do?
He does attack for 1 damage during your turn. It's the same thing as the bird.
All right, so
Just as useful as a bird.
they're going to go
My
to
farmer.
the physician, and they're going to recover some Vita. So they automatically recover 2 Vita per coin. So yours is buy 1, get 1 free.
They will recover 3.
Right, so they'll recover 3 per coin.
Yep.
So right now they're down 5 health. So they're going to spend 2 gold, and they will go up to max Vita.
Which is
23 for them.
okay.
I have a teeny tiny peaceful bird, and it does as much damage as your full-grown man with a pitchfork.
He's a farmer, not a warrior.
It's a bird. All right, so what's up next, Dan?
We're gonna learn about all natural fertilizer.
What's up next, Dan?
Lame. Now we gotta go to the forest of Drakenborough. So
Wait,
Is
they're
this
asking.
still my
Hold on, they're
turn?
asking if they can buy bandages as well.
At the physician, yeah, they can.
So how much is it for bandages?
It's 5, and you can buy 1.
One.
All right. So go ahead and give them a bandage, Josh.
All right, and I also bought a bandage myself.
They also have the Ankh of Life still.
That's cool.
So they'll gain 5 Vita. They have 2 bandages now.
Can you get your aspergillium fixed here?
Yes, I went to the Tinker and fixed my aspergillium and trained my farmer there. I would like some holy water, but I can't. I went to 2 locations, so I can't get it.
Why did you put the sheet all the way where nobody can reach it?
Did you just reach it? That statement's false.
Do you want to die?
Why did you mute yourself for that?
'Cause it didn't need to be said. Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet.
Pow!
Okay, let me see that. So, Anne, what's coming up next?
Julie, am I still the leader, or does this indicate that it's a leader change?
It's leader change because now we have to travel to Darkenbow
Yes.
because that's what the very angry physician told us to do.
Yes. So Darkenbow is down here in the corner.
So that would mean that we are.
In the corner of the map. So then Joshua.
Is the leader now.
I have captain now.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Off-road. Yonder that way.
This one?
Yeah.
Wait, so where are we trying to go to?
The forest in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Darkenbow.
So we're off-roading, and so we are doing the Woodsman. We approached a campsite with a man tending to his broken leg.
And a large wolf.
We concluded that he was a resourceful hunter, given that half-dozen skinned rabbits hanging over his fire. He motioned for us to sit by the fire and told us that he had fallen from his tree stand while hunting, breaking his leg.
He said, "Come here, dearie, and bring me those baked goods."
And so we have to make a choice. Choice 1 is he seems to be a good man, so you wish to help him with his leg. It requires you to heal 12 Vita. Choice 2, you do not wish to help him with his leg, or cannot. So do we want to heal his leg for him?
How would we heal his leg?
Bandages?
How many points do... This is 4. I only have 1 bandage.
I have a bandage. Twitch has 2 bandages.
8.
I can also do my healing ability.
How much does that recover?
4 as well.
Is that a max of 4?
I have to use a PowerPoint for each one.
Why don't you just use your bandage that you just
I mean,
bought?
I could use either or, but I was just saying I could do either of them.
So 4, 8, 12 at the least?
Yeah, I mean, he needs 12, so that's fine.
That's a lot.
Julie, do you want to donate any to the bandage fund?
I did not have any extra money for bandages.
Oh. I think that we should be nice here and heal him up.
Okay, so then let's do that. So let's, Matt, I'll take your bandage.
Okay.
And then Josh, are you going to use your ability or your bandage?
Doesn't matter what Twitch
I
is
just-
choosing here since the 3 of us are doing it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to set this to the side so that you can take. Okay.
All right, so choice 1. After treating him, he returned the favor in kind. He must be healed 12 Vita. We did. In thanks, he gives the group 1 item. He also offers to train 1 character in the ways of survival. 1 character may pass an ecology 7. So Twitch has all the ecology. So let's have them roll a d10.
Sounds like a great idea.
And
Yeah.
they get +3 to their roll result for the ecology because they have 2 naturally and they just upped it by 1 in the previous. All right, so chat, please roly-poly here. And we get an item, too, so I'm going to take a look at that in a second. But in the meantime, they rolled a 9. That's a pass. So they're going to gain a permanent Absorption 1 versus Snare damage. All right, so
This one.
can you make a note of that,
course.
please? Thank you. Please and thank you, magic words. So Absorption 1 versus Snare damage. And so the item that we got was he gave us some wood.
Right here.
Oh.
So use when the group rests to skip rolling for a skirmish or off-road or road off-road event. Okay, so we get a free rest without having to deal
Nice.
with a skirmish or
That's
an
neat.
event. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mr. Farmer or Mr. Hunter. You could hold the wood.
He gave you.
All right.
for
So
sheep.
then that's
Wait.
that's it for now, right? So we're gonna go to the next. It's gonna pass to the next.
How many items can I carry? I'm wearing this, but I've got 2 items.
It goes in the cart with the donkey.
Oh, here, Josh.
All right, so it's going to go over to Julie now. So, Julie, you are the leader. Where are we going?
So I think movement wise, I can only go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to make it to Darkened Bow. And who am I to go against
Tradition.
the
It's also
trend?
nighttime
So
now, so
step on the road and then back off road we go.
On road.
Off. Really, Anne? All right.
Really excited.
And now, Innocence Lost. The sun shone brightly as we journeyed. As we passed a small cave, we heard a faint whimpering from within. We entered to find a young woman sitting on the floor with her back against the wall. She cradled an injured arm.
You turn around.
Shh. Looking destitute, she implored us to help her. So, we have to make a choice. We can either try to heal her with an appropriate item or ability, choose this only if you have the capability to do so, or choice 2, take her as a companion in hopes of finding help in town. We're taking her to the big scary forest. I feel like we probably shouldn't take her with us.
I could always use more companions, though.
Oh no. Big scary forest. Come on, it'll be fine. We'll find you some help. Just rub some dirt on it. It'll be fine.
I feel like this is natural selection.
So
I mean, what would you do if you healed her? I
You
feel
send
like
her
she's
on her
gonna
merry
murder
way.
us if we get too close to her.
So you want to take her with us?
Yes.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer?
Yes, I like.
There's
this.
probably some mushrooms in the forest that'll help her.
He knows that because ecology.
So, Josh,
Or bugs.
do you
Or bugs.
yeah, do you want another companion then?
Sure.
You can
Let's
get
do
the-
choice 2. If it's a companion, I'll take it. I get bonuses.
Oh, I think it's gonna kill us. It's gonna turn into a witch and murder us. Did you want to share it with the class?
No. So
Matt, just show the one side.
choice 2. She pulled on a heavy black cloak and accompanied us. One character must take her as a mission companion, Josh, and deliver her to a town physician within 4 rounds to gain 8 lore and a boon. If they do not, roll a d6. Oh, she's turning into a vampire.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is so good.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna kill you.
Josh, not me.
Give me the card.
That's aggressive.
You got a vampire, Josh. We need to do that within how many rounds?
4 rounds.
Oh my god, it's gonna eat Josh. And you just came back to life and you're gonna be dead again.
Well, we can just run back now, right?
Yeah, we'll just
we
run
didn't
back
go
to town.
We didn't go to the forest yet. We can just run back now.
Well, you could. We actually took longer. We could because, well, no, we could go back right now because we could go on the road and get to Wayland Point.
Okay, so it's Twitch's.
No, it's Josh's turn. No?
No, Julie decided
Julie
to go
decided to
off
go.
road. That's how we found the lady. So now it's Twitch's turn. So it's Twitch's decision. It's the avenging man's decision whether to take the transforming vampire into the woods so that Josh dies, or to be responsible and bring her back to the physician.
And they could do it off-roading, too.
Who's very
Oh,
angry.
see,
with
look, they
us.
even say get her to town quick. And then they want to stock up again. I want to have a bar fight. This is good. No, this is fine.
So want another
You
drink.
didn't sound very you didn't look very confident.
I wasn't confident at all. So they're saying quick, so I'm assuming that means use the road.
Okay, so
We got 2 more town services then, right, Julie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
all right,
All right, we send
Yeah.
her back to town.
back
So
to
I
town.
gain 8 lore
Yep. And a boon.
and a boon.
It's in his box.
The boon box.
It's in the
Boots, 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 boots.
boots and pants and boots and pants.
Add D6 to any die roll.
That's cool. That's super cool.
For when you're doing damage. You just go Super Saiyan for that one. So chat's going to go to the bar and try to do a bar fight. So chat, please roll a d10. Julie, do you have any more shopping that you want to do?
No, I'm good. No, I don't think so. But let me see if I have any free actions I want to do.
I is broke as a joke.
I'm going to go say hey to the gypsy encampment.
Where's the town card?
I have it.
Oh, can I see it, please?
I get a free action at the Church of the Crossroads. I probably would have been helpful.
So I am at the gypsy encampment. I passed my awareness 7 check, so now I'm going to roll a d6. Roll a 3. I am unable to connect to the spirit plane. Okay.
How did you do a free thing?
It's because I'm going to the gypsy camp because I'm a gypsy.
Oh, they want to murder me at the gypsy camp.
Because
Oh, no, a
right,
two.
the telepath. Yeah,
That's a
They-
bar pat.
that's-
Bar fight.
Oh, they got a bar fight?
Yeah, they're doing a bar fight.
Yes.
So how we do bar fight? Angry mob. So Josh, can you give me the angry mob, please?
Yeah.
Is it at? You said it's at the inn. Oh, it's just for them.
It's just for them.
Oh.
And they can't defend.
Nobody went with them. We all did our own things.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, I didn't go anywhere, so I could have been at the inn.
We're skirmishing?
They're skirmishing. Julie, are you skirmishing with them?
Not we.
Just Twitch.
Sure.
Oh, you're doing it? Okay. So chat, please roll a d4
No, I'll do it.
and let's see where they start off on the skirmish tracker. So you're fighting an angry mob. It's still dusk, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So 42 defense.
I'd like to think I opened the door as the first bottle flew across the air, and I sighed and I went, fine.
So the skirmishing count is going to start at 2.
Pretty sure that's what happened.
So, and can you put the skirmish tracker on number 2? So they have to attack. They have +1 damage, -5 might for the angry mob. So Julie, are you attacking or defending?
I'm
I'll
getting
be attacking, and I'll have my dark aura.
the dove and I are getting in on this because I can't do anything else.
No,
No,
no, you don't,
you-
because then I would have had to
'cause-
re-roll a different die. So you're
Yeah.
somewhere else. You're late to the party
You can gamble, get a +1 to your roll.
because you got the trickery, because you got a dove. Somehow the dove helps you gamble.
Yep.
So they rolled a 16, so the angry mob does not hit you even a little bit.
The dove flies around the room and signals you what cards the other people have.
All right, so Julie, go ahead and roll your D Hundy.
All right.
And- See if you hit that angry mob. Oh, your dark aura does one already right off the
I'm
bat.
going to let correct. And I'll let Angry Mob see if they roll first.
All right, and they
Really poor.
chat rolled a 63, so the angry mob's dead already.
Yeah.
Done.
So 6 coins. You're each going to get 6 coins.
And do you get to loot the mob?
Sweet. Yes, and we get to loot the mob.
That's pretty good.
All right, so chat roll D10 for your loot. So 6 coins. They're now at 44 coins.
I only have 1 coin to gamble with.
They only get 4.
Oh, that's right. They only get 4. They're at 42.
All right, I might as well gamble my 1 coin. I feel like that sounds very desperate.
Can-
I'm going
I
to go buy
see-
my bandage back.
I need that. I was reading it
No,
for the
you're
gambling.
fine. Just roll.
What am I rolling?
D10.
D10.
Do-do-do. It's a draw.
For a 5?
It's a draw. 4 through 7's a draw. I don't know why you don't believe me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's a 6? It's a draw.
It's a draw.
What's a 7?
It's a draw.
What's a 6?
It's a draw.
What's an 8?
You double your money.
You know, maybe the Avenging Madman was a bard before all this went down. I don't know. Maybe that's just
You gonna gamble again?
lost unto the ages.
You could buy more bandages, Ice Chamber. You could gamble.
Josh, do you want to buy holy water?
I did buy some holy water.
Ah.
I bought some holy water and some bandages.
What's 3?
You lose. No.
Actually,
you lose.
now that I have 6 coin and I still have 1 more location I can go to, I'm going to go to the physician and buy a bandage.
All right.
Actually, that's a good idea. I'm going to go to the physician and I'm going to buy. So we don't have your 2-for-1 special anymore, though, right, Josh?
Bandage, it's not 2 for 1. Bandage, you just buy a bandage. You want
I
stitches?
meant stitches. How much?
No, I can
Yeah.
try to heal him. I went there. Yeah, stitches are 2 for 1.
All right, so I'm going to buy a couple stitches. I'm going to buy 3.
Are you buying a bandage as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so bandage is 5. And you're going up 6 health,
Yeah, put me up to max
which is
24. Sorry, no, more than 6 health.
I gambled all my money away.
I only have 5 gold left, but that's fine.
How much?
Do you want to give me the 5 gold? I can make
Matt.
you twice your money.
How much health you at? 20.
23. 24. Sorry, 24.
I'm down to 3 gold.
So at least we got the vampire back to town. That was that's good.
Yeah.
So let's try this again. Let's go back to Darkenbow.
All right, Matt, it's your turn.
How short are we on the brass knuckles? You
So
guys
it's now your turn.
you guys are short 8 on the brass knuckles.
Which way are we going, Matt?
Off-roading.
So we could have done what we did before: is you go down the road and then off road into the space that we're
Well, no,
left.
we can. Okay, if we want to stop, you can go on road 1, 2, 3, and then step off road and just be one off road to Darkenbow.
Okay, we'll do that. I wanted the bottom one. Thank you. All right.
Does this one connect to the forest, though?
It's instead of the booklet, there's a separate town services menu, and then in the booklet is what our specific things are, which are different for each character.
All right, so we found a monolith. There was a strange monolithic pillar ahead, jet black and foreboding. It stood alone in a landscape that was perfectly flat for 100 paces in every direction. Life seemed to have abandoned the place, with not even a blade of grass visible.
Terrifying.
Choose one. This is obviously dangerous and should be avoided. Let's leave immediately. It's an archaeological wonder. We must investigate.
I gotta find out what it is.
Immediately, too. The madman is also the ecologist. This kind of explains a lot. That they'd be
But
like,
he's not-
let's check this out.
We're very curious people. He's
Hey, the Arcanist is right up there.
See?
It's an archaeological wonder. That would be the Arcanist as
We-
well.
We want to know. Everything there belongs in a museum. Yes.
Yeah, so
Da 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 da.
this is happening.
Da da da.
The monolith. That was choice 2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Boots and pants.
As we passed into the zone of lifelessness, our skin prickled. We felt an overwhelming need to touch its dark surface. Each character may resist touching it by passing a Nerve 7. All right, so everyone roll a Nerve 7 check.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, I failed, and I have nerve 2. I rolled a 4. I rolled a 6.
I failed too. Oh. This is All right. So, Julie, did you pass or fail?
I got a 10.
Julie's fine. Chat failed also. So the 4 of us failed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone roll a d10 again.
Chat. Except me.
Yeah, you're fine, Julie. Oh my Lanta. Okay. I rolled a 3. Josh, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2, but I have 1 archaeology.
So you rolled a 3.
Yep.
Chat rolled a 5. So let's work up and then down. So 5, nothing happens to Chat. Josh, both you and me, our Vita's reduced to 1.
Yay.
And what did you roll?
Did you see what I rolled?
You rolled a 2. It drains you of your life energy. Become a ghost.
I spent so much money on my stitches.
Oh yeah, you don't have enough money to make yourself a human again.
No.
So are we going back to town to rest up, or what here? That's you, by the way. You're a ghost now.
Well, we do we have the money to?
I had to touch.
I got 3 gold.
I had to,
I feel a little bit.
I have 5 gold.
I had to touch the butt.
Josh,
I could possibly revive her for free.
Josh can revive her for free. All right. So back to town.
back to town.
So, Ed, your leader, we go back to town. Ghost
my-
says back to town.
Does my dove become a ghost dove?
No, your dove's
No.
fine.
Your dove's fine. You're just trying to keep possessing your dove, and it just starts acting really weird.
I'm not a work. I'm a ghost.
He keeps trying to sit on your head, and he just keeps falling through.
on my shoulder is
Okay.
my pirate bird.
So, go into position. I rolled a 2. That is not enough to bring you back to life, Anne.
Can you roll to see if we get cheaper stitches, Josh?
You can't stitch a ghost back.
4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. That is a 7, not an 8.
Okay.
We could leave town, do an event, and then come back and try again.
Okay.
We could leave town, do our gaining points for free because you have the wood, then come back.
Yeah, we could spend our wood and not have an event.
Or we can just have an event.
It's true.
Might be a good event. Like, what if it's a good event? You got to keep your fingers crossed. So, Josh, you're the leader now, so you decide.
Wait.
Julie disappeared.
Julie, what if we just walk out of town and walk back in town in the same turn?
I would.
Can't.
Yeah.
Can't.
So, Josh, what are we doing?
Let's take a walk out.
The madman is indeed the only sensible one with gold.
To where?
We'll just do a road event.
Okay.
So we're just gonna step on the road
Actually,
right there.
who's our leader at this point?
I am.
Josh
Josh
is.
is.
Yeah.
Is Josh the leader?
Yep.
Yeah.
Josh is capping now.
I am captain now.
All right. So we get a road event.
What is that?
Oh Jesus! Burn to cinders.
Not me, because I'm a ghost.
Smoke rose from a circle of scorched earth. A burned shoe was the only evidence that a person must have been charred to ash. One character must pass an awareness 6. So who's got awareness?
I don't.
I actually have 2 awareness.
Oh, hey.
Okay, so this is on me then, huh?
All you.
I rolled a 10.
Good.
We find an item in the debris.
Awesome.
So
Otherwise, you were dead.
yeah. All right, so
Matt.
I don't know.
That's a road event.
That's a road event, not an item.
I found a naming papyrus. Remove the possessed status or make a foe immobilized during their next turn.
You make them a mummy.
What?
You wrap the paper around them. You mobilize
Oh,
them.
yeah, sure. That's how this works. All right, and then we go back to town.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming, Julie, that you want to go back to town as the leader here.
Yes, yes, I do. More than life itself.
Fucking 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not enough to bring you back to life. But the stitches are buy one, get one free.
BOGO stitches. All right, so Josh, please increase my health by 10.
So I'm at 7. I'm at 7 health.
I
And
can,
I'm at 11 health. All right, so chat's going to see if they start another bar fight.
wait, how many points are you trying to increase your health by?
he goes up. He's at 7.
No,
Or he's at
11.
11.
Why did it say 24?
Because
I never
you didn't reduce it
I never
down to
reduced
1
it to 1 before.
Can we
I'm
afford to
going to the
resurrect?
bar too.
Chat can indeed resurrect Anne. They have to spend 20 gold though.
That would be really
I don't know.
nice.
They're asking. They're asking.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
they have the money?
They do. They have 42 gold, so they can technically do it. They don't get into a bar fight.
Wait. And here, I will be super nice.
Okay.
What did I roll? I rolled a 9, right? For yours?
No, you added stuff.
6 plus
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
So
The
they
9.
could and would owe them big.
I will use my boon to add 1d6 to my roll. It became an 11. That's enough to restore you.
Thank you, Joshua.
I feel like that was a waste of a boon, but okay.
Problem solved.
I'm worth a D6, Matthew.
Sure, whatever you
Okay,
say.
so Twitch wanted to drink
They did. They got +1 damage.
for 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, so they're down to 37 gold.
Okay.
But now it is Twitch's turn.
So, and your health is going to go to half of your max.
Rounded up or down?
Up, I believe.
So Twitch's turn. I'm assuming they want to do
12.
what I did and make us go off-roading in that bottom section.
Okay.
So let's go off-roading.
You know what they say about assuming?
Uh,
Don't touch the monolith.
This one sounds good. The Master. The sky was dark with the moon hidden behind a thick layer of clouds.
Then Doctor Who is there.
Oh, goodness, look at Julie. We heard an old yet powerful voice from all around.
That's Doctor Who!
It said,
You must perform a service for me. If you refuse, I will make you mine. Take comfort. My need does not oppose your own pointless goals.
choose one. Hear him out rather than rushing into a fight. Or choice 2, you're not going to listen to what is obviously a foul creature of the night.
I think we should listen to him. We should listen to the vampire.
You're the exorcist, and you're saying we should listen to them?
He was also just
And then stab
palling
him in the
around with a
back while they're
vampire.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he's a vampire now. Who's Eric Roberts?
He's a hampire. We went over this already.
What?
It's like a
I
vampire.
just want to get to Dark and Bow.
Julie, there's a reason why we didn't say what the time of this was.
We just keep venturing out and then going back into town. Like, hey guys, did you find what you were looking for in the forest?
Edge of the forest. No.
No, it was scary. We need a drink.
We need more liquid courage, please.
All right, so we're not going to listen to what this obviously foul creature of the night has to say.
What?
That's what chat voted
Oh
for.
my god, guys.
So, choice 2. The voice raged.
How dare you refuse me? I will grant you the same torment of undeath that I must endure.
A random living character must pass Faith 8.
So roll D10 map.
All right,
Hopefully
so
it's me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Twitch is 9, 10. Do, 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 do.
I didn't realize that the actor who played the master for the Ninth Doctor, aka Christopher Eccleston, was Julia Roberts' brother.
Okay.
So
It's me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go for a face check.
I have Faith +1.
Okay.
So
I really hope you get eaten.
Faith 8. I rolled a 1.
That's a 1. So you passed, right?
Lose 2d4 Vita and gain Bloodlust 8. So, Julie, what's Bloodlust 8?
So if you do not roll an 8 or higher, you will gain bloodlust unless your character doesn't have that. No. And that means that you will have some new iron deficiencies.
You're going to be anemic.
You will have to roll to see if you are overwhelmed with the desire to eat your fellow companions.
I will cut you.
While we're fighting, but it also gives you a couple bonuses. So
Gives you +2 damage,
You know,
-2
it's-
speech and faith, and -3 max
it's a mixed
Vita.
bag.
Okay. So my max Vita is
Yeah.
down to 21. I get +2 damage.
Did you roll another D10?
No. I rolled a 6.
No, okay.
So I've got the Bloodlust.
What's your health at now?
My +2 damage, -2 speech, -2 faith, -3 max Vita. Allies receive -1 speech due to your foul presence. Receive an extra attack in encounters. Claws 1d4 damage. If killed, become a vampire. Attack with your allies until you are slain. Then go to limbo. I got -5, by the way, Josh.
So you're at 6.
Yep. 6 away from being a vampire.
That's terrifying.
All right. So I got the Bloodlust. But now we can go into the forest,
I would
guys.
like to give you my bandage right now.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, Julie.
So
I like this being a bloodlusting vampire.
I could do my soul cleanse and cleanse your soul. You know what the great thing was? If they chose me, I had +3 to my faith,
Or
and
that.
I ignore bloodlust.
Go ahead and cleanse my soul, Joshua.
I can do it closer to before you die.
Yeah, please cleanse his soul.
You can save it. That's fine. Julie, you're still giving me your
Yes.
bandage right now, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Oh, you can use it now?
Sure, why not? So go ahead and up me by 4. So I'm back at 10. And now it's my turn. We're going to go into the forest.
The forest wants what it wants.
Yes.
I have no desire to go wandering into a forest with a vampire.
Almost vampire. All right, so
He's still turning.
we're at the Afflicted Forest. As you enter Darkenbow, you feel the prickling of an unearthly energy in the air. It calls to you, urging you forward, welcoming you to oblivion.
Dun, 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 dun.
You shake the disturbing feeling and wander deeper into the forest. There are signs of decay everywhere. You see that the trees have begun to grow in bizarre patterns, like the runes of an ancient language, spelling out the words of despair. The path narrows and the canopy of trees above you grows thick, blocking out the light. In the gloom ahead, you spot an ancient stone archway, barely perceptible in the distance. So, is this a good spot to stop for the night?
Or we could go back to town.
No, we're not going back to town now.
I think so.
All right, so this is a good spot to stop for
I
the
think
night.
this is a very good place to stop.
So we are going to be...
I thought we were going to get through this one and then stop, but we
Here's-
went back to town so many times.
Yeah.
My poor birdie's wings are so.
So we're trying to just get to the exit, which is not near the archway, but there's something at the archway.
Is it another vampire? Vampire?
Hampire.
Correct.
And there's some search stuff. But yeah, there's an archaeology
know.
check, so it'll be fun next week.
And it's in darkness, which means we have hindered movement and ranged attack.
Maybe I should have.
Besides Twitch
bought
and
those
Matt, because they
shoes.
have light sources.
I'm touching all your buttons. Pressing your buttons. I do it all the time.
Correct.
All right, so everyone, thank you so much for watching at home, and make sure you join us for our continuation of Twitch Plays Folklore. We're going to be taking a hiatus on the next 2 weeks, I believe, right, Josh?
Just next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
But we'll be back in 2 weeks at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with more Twitch Plays Folklore, where we're going to be maybe fighting some vampires, or maybe I'll die and I'll attack you as a vampire. That works too.
No, that's a terrible idea.
So make sure that all of you follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and come chat with us on our Discord channel, where...
Sometimes after we don't get enough sleep, our face gets really pale because we work indoors all day. We don't ever get to see the Florida sun. And then our anemia makes us really crave steak. So people think we're vampires.
Cool story, bro.
Okay. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Twitch Prime, which means you get one free subscription every month, and we'd love it if you used it on us. Every dollar, bit, tip, and cheer goes directly back into funding the stream and giving you guys some awesome giveaways. Whoa, what was that?
It was a vampire.
Giving you guys some awesome giveaways. Julie, where can our viewers go to find out more information about Folklore, as well as the just freshly kickstarted expansion, Fall of the Spire?
Well, they can go to greenbriergames.com or go to our Facebook page. Look us up on Twitter, Instagram. We're on all the social medias.
All the medias of social.
All right, and if you are watching video on demand, make sure you...
Bing, bang, boom! Hit that subscribe button! Woo, woo, woo!
I don't know why we let you on. And remember, if you're watching on video on demand, please join us live for the interactivity, as well as a chance to win some awesome giveaways that we do here live on stream only. Remember, if you're a subscriber, you get more entries into all the giveaways. But other than that, make sure you join us for all the upcoming streams. So next week, Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got our board game gauntlet, where we see who the best board gamer here at Twist Gaming
Spoiler,
is.
it's me.
Yeah, you're in last place. And then on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got our continuation of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death going into Lantern Year 22.
Where you're going to be
21.
running around with antelopes that puke their brains out.
And going into the Nemesis train, Lantern Year 21. So that
you
should
gonna
be
TPK?
interesting. Maybe. With that, though, we're going to be signing off for good this time, for real now. But thank you all again for watching, and we hope to see you all again soon. For now, I'm Matt.
Just for now?
Just for now.
What are you going to be when you're a vampire? I'm Ann.
Josh.
And that's
He's going to be
Julie.
Count Matt.
Thanks, Julie, for joining us. We always appreciate it, and we want to see you again soon.